Today we learned how to create and identify unit fractions on a geoboard. A geoboard is a manipulative that we will use to create unit fractions. This is the geoboard that we will be using today. I will start by identifying an area. The rubber bands represent the outline of the area. We will be working with the area inside the rubber bands. Let's partition the area into two equal parts. The shape has been partitioned into 1/2 pieces. I can prove they are equal by counting the squares within each part. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares in each part. So in each 1/2 section, there are 8 squares. If I change my partition, I need to make sure I maintain the area of each half as 8 squares. Let's demonstrate this on the geoboard. I know that I have partitioned the whole into 2 equal parts. I have 8 squares in each section. Let's use a different hole. My new hole has 9 squares on the inside. Let's partition it into thirds. I can prove that each section is 1/3 of the whole by counting the squares inside. There are 3 squares in each section. Now let's start with a unit fraction and create the whole from there. I start by drawing a rectangle with 2 squares. I can label my rectangle as 1/4. So my unit fraction is 1/4 and it has 2 squares inside. I need to determine what my whole is. This is one possible whole. This could be another possible whole. As long as my whole has 4 sections with 2 squares in each section, I know it is a possible whole. Let's change the unit fraction to represent a triangle. If my triangle represents 1/3 of the whole, then a possible whole could look like this or this. As long as my whole has 3 sections with 2 squares in each section, then I know it is a possible whole. Today we learned how to create and identify unit fractions on a geoboard.